Hello, I'm happy you're here. It's day 3 of the Flat Belly Challenge. Have you invited your friends? This is a free opportunity. I hope you are taking advantage of it along with your friends. It's not an opportunity that comes along very often. Anyway, I wanted to share a little quick story before we get started today. And when we're doing these abs, I often say, take a break if you need to. And I was working with 2 of my clients yesterday. And, I'm also a life coach. Those of you that follow me know me. And I believe in the mind-body connection. It's a very big deal. And so these 2 clients of mine, I was either telling them to lift more weight or do a particular exercise. And they both yesterday said to me, there's no way I can do this, Anu. And I said, yes, you've got this. I've got you, you've got this. And they were both smiling ear to ear, so happy that, wow, I did this. I said, I know, I told you, you could do it. And so it is my job to know my clients' physical limitations, and I know that through and through. It is their mind and their mental limitations that they are putting on themselves, thinking they can't do it. So I am challenging you today to persevere and go through these exercises without stopping and go through the burn. Let yourself do it. I think you have more in you than you think. So just a little tidbit for this workout today on this Saturday. And let's get started. Okay, so first we're going to start with one where you're in a planking position. Again, as I always say, I want you to do this slow and controlled. This is not mountain climbers, though it looks like mountain climbers. You're going to go slow and controlled, and we're really going to squeeze the abs with each rep. So I want your hands under your shoulders with good alignment, and you're going to squeeze your abs every time you pull that knee in towards your elbow. So we're going to go for 10 to 12 reps here. Slow and controlled. Every time you pull that knee towards that elbow, you're squeezing. Now, if you can't reach your elbow, that's fine. You're just reaching towards the elbow. And you're squeezing with intention every time. So those abs are working. If we do this fast, it's, yes, you're engaging them, but not as much. So let's go 2 more on each side here. And you can do a lot more. We can go 15 on each side. I'm just shooting for 10 to 12 for starters here. And done. Okay, my count wasn't exact, but you get the drift. Now, I have said props are not required, but I really would like, most people have a stability ball, have access to one, for you to use one for tomorrow's workout. But I'm not using it today. Today I'm going to use a BOSU. I know most people don't have one unless you're going to the gym. So this exercise can be done without the BOSU, but I'm going to show you with the BOSU, and that's just going to up the intensity, okay? So we're doing a side plank here. Really important on alignment. Your shoulder, your hip, your feet should be all parallel in one line. This shoulder should be directly above your elbow, okay? And then you're in a straight line, and you're gonna lift your hips straight up to the ceiling and tap them on the ground. Now, because my feet are up on the BOSU ball, all that does is elevate me higher and make my range of motion deeper, and so that's more challenging. So most of you may not need it, some of you may need it. Option either way. Okay, so another thing, you don't want to curl your chest down to the ground. You want to keep your body open and tap down, tap up. So that's the way this one looks. So where are we working? We're hitting those obliques. So I like to hit all parts of the abs. So you get the waist, you get the whole 6-pack, 8-pack, whatever you're going for. We hit all angles. Okay, I'm going 10 to 12 reps here too. Okay, when you're at that last one, hold for a couple of seconds. Really get that squeeze and burn. Okay. Now, I'm just going to flip this around for myself. You can just flip around. And, okay, same thing. Make sure your elbow is directly under your shoulder. Your body is in a straight line. And your chest is open, not towards the ground. Okay, straight up and down. Here we go. And make sure you tap and you don't rest on the floor and you lift as high as you can. And that really works those obliques. Let's shoot for 4 more here. Last one, and hold just for a couple of seconds. Really feel that working and firing. And just for kicks, you can do fun stuff like this. Okay, and then you can stop. Okay, so that's the second one. The third one, oh, so basic. All of you have done this. There are so many versions of this. Can do it on the stability ball, can do it on the floor, can do it on the BOSU. But how you do it makes all the difference. I cannot tell you how I make this more effective with so many of my clients. So I'm going to do it on the BOSU. Again, I can change the intensity in so many ways. 1, by my positioning. 2, I can get a weight. I'll hold the weight and make it more intense. But I'm going to keep it simple right now. And I'm going to just show you. Okay, so you don't want to be way high on the BOSU if you're doing a BOSU. You don't want to be way low. And if you're on the floor, either way, pretend I'm on the floor. You want, if you have your feet up, knees over your hips, that's a little more challenging than feet on the floor. Feet higher, like this, will be a little more challenging. So you pick whichever intensity you want. Okay, so that's for your feet. Your body needs to be in this position. Your shoulders need to be off the ground the whole time. Again, those abs need to be contracted. Again, this is your range. I call it my sweet spot. So you're right here. You never get to come up. Everybody loves to do this. You don't get to do that. So you get to stay right here. Not all the way down, not all the way up. And that really keeps them firing like crazy. Now, on the BOSU, 20 of these is completely different than 20 of them on the floor versus the stability ball. So it really depends on where you're doing them, what your fitness level is. Your range of motion is of the utmost importance. So this is what it looks like. I think that was about 20. I'm talking a lot today. Anyway, so that is day 3, everyone. And I hope you're enjoying this challenge and those abs are burning, because that's what we want. I will see you here tomorrow for day 4, and be sure to invite your friends. This is free. Let's do this. Get ready for summer. All right, see you tomorrow.